And Yeshua says to his disciples, everyone who has left houses or brothers or sisters or father or mother or children or property for my name's sake will receive what? 100 times as much and will inherit eternal life. God blessed Abraham. But God blessed Abraham so that he could be a blessing. But of course, there's more. As we said, the name of this week's Torah portion is Lech Lecha, go. Therefore, go. And this phrase is important for a couple reasons, right? The command Lech, to leave, can mean to leave or to follow. And this is how Yeshua begins the call of his disciples. The next day, Yeshua decided to go to the Galilee, and he finds Philip and says to him, follow me. In Hebrew, Vayomer Elav Yeshua, and Yeshua said to him, Lech achrai, follow after me. So just like God says to Abraham, Lech, Yeshua says to, Yeshua, who is God in the flesh, says to his disciples, Lech, follow me, okay? And then he says this in the plural to his disciples. Yeshua said to them, come after me and I will make you fishers of men. Lechu achrai. Lechu is just the plural of what God says to Abraham. Lech, right? Go after, follow after, okay? So the call of the disciples begins like the call of Abraham. But of course, there's still more, right? Because Lech Lecha has a numerical value of 100. So as you know, Hebrew is alphanumeric, no numbers in the Bibles. You write numbers with letters. Every letter has a numerical value in the Bible. So you add up the letters in a word and it has a value, numerical value to it. So Lech Lecha equals 100. Why is this significant? It's significant because Abraham is centered around the number 100. When God calls Abraham and tells him to Lech Lecha, the Lord is asking Abraham to trust him with his past. Leave your father's house. Leave everything. Abraham, will you trust me with your past? The 10th test of Abraham, which is the offering of Isaac, Genesis 22, begins with the same words, Lech Lecha. God saying, look, Abraham, you trusted me with your past in the first test, but in this last test, will you trust me with your future? Right? Isaac symbolized the future. He's the son of promise. But how does this connect in 100? The phrase Lech Lecha equals 100, and offer both his past to the Lord as well as Isaac, Lech, 50, 100. But more importantly, think about this. Abraham was willing to Lech Lecha 100 and offer both his past to the Lord as well as Isaac. And Isaac was the son who was miraculously born to him at what? 100 years of age. He represents hope for the future. So God says to Abraham, go 100, offer your son who was born to you at 100. And Abraham passes all 10 tests, and 10 squared equals 100. Right? So Abraham passes all 10 tests and shows that he is 100% faithful to the word and will of God. Hence, Lech Lecha beginning and 100 in the beginning, 100% to the end. Abraham completely passes the test, but there is more. The number 100 is also associated biblically with God's blessing. Isaac, who was born to Abraham at 100 years of age, he was the son of 100, was willing to Lech Lecha go, because Abraham was 37. Isaac was 37 years old when Abraham offered him. He could have resisted his father, who was 100. And years later, Isaac, who's the son of 100, sows in a year of famine, and what? Reaps 100-fold blessing for his faithfulness to the Lord, to both be offered on the altar and to sow in the year of famine, believing, hey, there's famine. I mean, people must have thought he was nuts. You're sowing in a year of famine. What? You're wasting your time. But he reaps 100-fold blessing, right? And it is for all these reasons that Jewish people recite 100 blessings every day. Because, Isaac was blessed 100-fold. We want to be blessed 100-fold. We bless God 100-fold every day. And this connects to Rosh Hashanah, on the Feast of Trumpets, the Jewish New Year, Rosh Hashanah. We blow the shofar 100 times on the day, which connects back to the binding of Isaac, which begins with the phrase Lech Lecha 100. Abraham is 100. The test is connected to 100, okay? And Abraham offering Isaac is ultimately a picture of God offering Messiah. Take your son, your only son whom you love, and offer him on the altar. And Yeshua says to his disciples, everyone who has left houses or brothers or sisters or father or mother or children or property for my name's sake will receive what? 100 times as much and will inherit eternal life. Come on. And guess what? The kingdom Hamilucha in Hebrew equals 100, right? So like Abraham and Sarah, if you're willing to leave everything for Yeshua, then you'll receive 100-fold blessing and inherit a portion in the kingdom Hamilucha, which equals 100. Man, I don't know about you, but I think that is incredible, right?